like, subscribe, and leave a comment. Here's your review of WWE RAW, the week commencing the 19th of August 2024. So it starts with Randy Orton coming out. Basically, all he wants is the world championship, and that's all he wants. He wants to become 15-time world champion, and he feels that Gunther has taken things a bit further by making it now personal. Gunther then comes out and says he wants to leave Randy a bloody mess and calls Randy a one-trick pony, and then Randy gets jumped by Kaiser, and then that's what happens, innit? He gets jumped. Then we have Sheamus versus Pete Dunne in our first match. Really good match, but in the end, Sheamus gets the victory. Then we have Xavier sort of calling out Kofi Kingston, saying he doesn't want Odyssey Jones to be sort of replacing Big E, and that's how he feels. But then sort of Kofi schools him and says, look, everybody needs a chance. Everybody needs to start somewhere. So they sort of hash it out. Then Ivory is ready to make an example out of Maxine, and American Maid also want the White Six, so we'll see. Then we have Maxine versus Ivory in a no contest because the White Six comes down and takes out everybody, so nothing happens. Then we have in my eyes, CM Punk comes out, say he appreciates the fans so much and all the love they've been giving him, all the support from all around the world. He did a fan signing recently and people flew all around the world to come and see him, and he really appreciated that. But he said he's not happy with how things are going with Drew, and Drew made it personal. So at Bash in Berlin, CM Punk's wants Drew in a strap match. Drew comes out and says, you seen the size of me? You really want me in a strap match? Let's go. And he goes, you know what? Who cares? Let's go for it right now. And they go back and forth, but nothing happens. Then we have Liv Morgan and Dominic both wanting Rhea, and Damian Priest wants some retribution against them. Then we have the New Day and Odyssey versus Final Testament in a really good match. Go and watch it. But in the end, New Day and Odyssey gets the victory. Then we have Rhea Ripley and Damian Priest wanting their revenge against sort of the new Judgment Day. Let's call them that. Then we have a UFC legend in there, Robbie Lawler. He's there at ringside, so shout out to Robbie Lawler, UFC legend there, royalty, former welterweight champion. Then we have Bronson Reed versus The Miz in a really good match. Go and watch it, but in the end, Bronson Reed gets the victory, and then he's fronted by Braun Strowman. Then we have Sheamus called out by Kaiser, so let's see what happens there. Then we have Braun Breaker ready to face the winner of our Intercontinental Tournament, and basically said he's going to break him in half, whoever wins. That's his moniker. Then we have Dominic Mysterio versus Damian Priest in a really good match. Go and watch it. Damian Priest and then Rhea get a beat down, and there's no winner really. They just get a beat down. Then we have the Judgment Day gloating over the beat down, so we'll see what happens there. Then we have a triple threat match for the Women's Tag Team Championships, which is Damage Control, Pure Fusion Collective, I don't know who came up with that name, and then Isla and Alba for the Women's World Championship, Tag Team Championships, as I say. Really good match, but the Tag Team Champions defend, Isla and Alba defend. Then we have Jey Uso basically saying Sami Zayn's off for a little while, but he'll be back. But in the meantime, he's going to step up, win the tournament, and face Braun Breaker. Then in the main event, it's Randy Orton versus Kaiser in a really good match. But coming now, the three destructive words, or letters I should say, in the WWE, RKO prevail.